Not awake. I'm not awake. I have to say that I am somewhat hiding from my wife now. It's early in the morning, less than 4 hours of sleep. Women have an amazing ability to if, or F. Company is coming, drop-in company. We're going to be there in 2 days, 3 days, whatever. They have an amazing capacity to clean the house and carry you along with them in this tornado of cleaning. 24 hours a day, or darn near, it seems like 24 hours a day. All-nighters. We have to polish the pots. We have to clean the pans. We have to vacuum the carpets 50 times and then steam clean them. It's only 2 in the morning. Man up. I'm not complaining. Not complaining. It's a good jump start, on spring cleaning and stuff. I've never been less than amazed at women folk, man. If you're a woman folk watching this, my hat's off to you. Being able to just clean 24 hours straight, day after day. When drop-in company announces themselves. Me, on the other hand, I'd say, whatever. Nobody's house is perfect. If I didn't polish the faucets, they'll live. But happy wife, happy life. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of my complaining. One of the greatest things, the most satisfying things in the world is when I get a message from somebody in the comment sections of one of my videos. Thank you, you've been an inspiration. I haven't been able to make a decent bow yet, but you've encouraged me to keep on trying. That's my payment. I'm not monetized. I don't get advertising money. Maybe YouTube is monetizing it and taking it to fill their coffers. I don't know. But that's awesome. Now I am at a loss, though. In this case, it was Mike from New Zealand, a retired carpenter, that has made one bow, an elm bow, I believe it was. Not much power, not as strong as he'd want it, but he's on his trajectory to becoming successful. Let me not block the American flag here. But I'm at a loss because New Zealand, Australia, Tasmania, I'm completely unfamiliar with the bow woods. I've seen eucalyptus in Southern California, but I've never tried to make a bow out of it. So I don't know what kind of woods grow there that would be good for bows. Where I would start, I would go, and I've done it in the past, wood, trees native to Australia, trees native to Tasmania, trees native to New Zealand. Just write them down, make a complete list. And then go to the wood database or other type of things, and just, it's busy work. Characteristics of acacia. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't even know if acacia grows in those, but just as an example. Woodworking projects, acacia. And start narrowing it down. What possible woods for bows could there be? It's very possible, probably probable, that you're not going to find a yew. Y-E-U. You're not going to find yew in Australia. Pagan Pride found himself in Australia. Or you're not going to find a hickory, or you're not going to find a hard elm. There's different kinds of elms. Or you're not going to find this, that, or the other thing. But you can find a bowwood where you live, and a native bowwood. Now some people might say that, well, down under, where people walk upside down, according to the flat earthers, that the reason why the Aboriginal peoples in those areas didn't make bows, they lived with the dart and the woomera, their name, not atlatl, woomera, is because there were no bowwoods. But I think of, this is important here, this is important. I think of Ice Age Europe. Yes, they had yew, but they also had other bows that that were created from softwood trees, softwood. I think of energetic heretic. Do it. Go after this. The YouTube search, energetic heretic pine bows. Reaction wood pine sinew back. And you're going to be amazed at Energetic Heretic. Not only is he a master of making things that blow up, he could make an exploding device out of an energy drink. The guy is, it makes me wish that I paid more attention to chemistry. Makes me wish that I have a periodic table framed and hanging on the wall of every single one of my house. Energetic Heretic, I don't know your name, but I admire you. But he also made reaction pine bows that are sinew back, that are amazing, that are highly reflex, just beautiful bows, out of a material that you didn't think that you could make a bow out of. The secret to that, though, is make sure nobody's listening. Oh, there's a couple deer down there. Using reaction wood, not trunk wood, but limbas that spent their entire life fighting gravity or relative density for the flat earthers out there. I'm making fun with you. I'm not making fun of you, you know, really. To each his own. But lived under that constant strain of gravita their entire life, and so built up cellular strength, unlike the wood in the trunk. So there's ways around things. Energetic Heretic. I'm thinking of this bow. This is made out of a sapling. Not heartwood, but sapwood of walnut. Walnut is a beautiful bow wood. I've made beautiful bows out of the heartwood of walnut, but you know, again, thinking the sapwood of a sapling, pretty spongy, pretty low density. But I can turn this bow that I made 30 years ago, or so, 30, something like that. I can turn this into a really good bow by changing. You can see it's got a rounded belly. This is before I knew better. I can thin it out. I can flatten the belly. I can work with this wood. I can flatten the belly, reduce the weight down to maybe 30 pounds. I know that doesn't seem like much, but what I'm going to do then, sinew back it. Raise the weight back up to 40, 45 pounds. There is no definite, well, if I sinew back with 2 layers, how much will it raise the draw weight? It depends on the length of the bow, the type of the bow. This is a wider bow, so there's going to be more sinew on it, so it'll change it even more than, say, a narrow sinew back long bow. But I can turn this into a snappy, I know it, I have faith, a snappy, wonderfully shooting bow, metamorphosing it into a super bow by sinew backing and changing the belly, changing that from a round belly to a flat belly, so there's ways around it. But if you happen to be from down under, Australia, New Zealand, Tasmania, as they would say in Germany. You know, what kind of woods have you made, native woods have you made bows out of without having to, like, spend the shipping, the immense shipping, again, I'm tired, the immense shipping to get some super hardwood down to your parts. What do? Well, you're not stuck. I think of, as far as like who inspires me, the Inuit. The Inuit. We don't have any trees growing here, but we're gonna like mine the shores for driftwood, or we're gonna use willow of all things for bows. We're gonna engineer that willow to make a bow that can knock down a seal. Knock down a seal. I don't think that works because they're pretty low to begin with. But anyway, I'm going to stop this right there. I have a bow in this, so this satisfies my requirements for John J. Riggs Archery. That thing started on the third try. I didn't put fuel stabilizer in it. I've got a kickstart, no electrics there, boy. Dragged it out. 1, 2, 3, boom, it was running. You gotta like old motorcycles. Okay, McGee, I'm done with this tirade. I'm done.